So anatomical directions can be a little bit tricky. And I promise that when you know the anatomical directions and then farther along, when you know the different planes of section, later on when we're talking about this area in relation to another area, I promise this will make sense. And you'll see that this kind of forms the basis of our conversation as we go. So if you were to move to a new city, you would need to know your way around. And when we talk about knowing our way around, we would know north, south, east, west. And when we talk about, let's talk really fast, quickly about a four-legged animal, we talk about anatomical directions. So you'll see here the head end of the dog, and that's my dog, Hunter, is anterior or rostral. The bottom, or the butt, basically, tail end of a four-legged animal is posterior or caudal. The back end, which kind of sounds like a dorsal fin, you can remember that, is dorsal or superior, and the belly side is ventral or inferior. Now, the thing that's kind of frustrating is in biology and in anatomy, oftentimes there's two different words for things. So there's areas of the brain that have two different words, two different descriptions, two different names, and it's really annoying. And so I'm giving you both of them because if you go on, Google Images or go on YouTube and look at videos, they use them interchangeably. So I'm giving you both of them, not to confuse you, but just to make sure that when you go and do your further research that you say, okay, wait a minute, she didn't tell us that that's also called caudal or whatever. So let's start out with we started out with the structure of the animals. Now let's talk about, hold on just one sec. Come on, it's not working. Here we go. Okay, so what I like to do, so here is my Christoph, my naked Christoph. So I'm going to pretend like he's an animal, right? So he is an animal. He is facing this way. So what I did was I took a little piece of paper, can't read it, so I could label it. On the top is dorsal. That's the dorsal fin. Here's the head end of an animal, which is what? Rostral or anterior. The foot end is caudal or posterior. Oh, it's not sticking. And belly side is inferior or ventral. Now, this is a four-legged animal. Well, this is Christoph, but you get the gist. Now, what happens when we stand up? And now we have a head. Is this the right way? So, unless we're laying like that, which is the same as a dog, we stand up. So what does that do? It puts a curve in the neuroaxis. So, if you're looking at me sideways, my neuroaxis goes up and out the front because I have my spinal cord, which leads into my brain. So this is the front of my brain. This is the back of my brain. This is the top of my brain. This is the bottom of my brain. So what I like to do then is take off the head, label the head, and then put it back on the body. So let's do that next.